What keeps me going is the assurance every day that no matter what, a new idea is going to come to me. Not every day, but I rest assured and I go to sleep knowing that I'm going to have a big idea that electrifies me, gets me really excited, makes me move, gets me out of bed, or I have to start it. It's a very manic thing that all artists understand. And it's very exciting. And that's what keeps me going. That's what I live for. It's a exhilarating process. Hanging up a bunch of small canvases around Vegas Strip was a very positive experience for me, just because I love Vegas for its grand details, and I thought it was the easiest, fastest way to get my mark in the city. So I have a bunch of canvases that are probably still hanging up on the Strip. So if you see any 2x2s, they're probably maxsharpismute. One of my mentors, 𝗘𝗽𝗶𝘀cie𝗱𝗲, sabotaged this big gallery opening. He hired a semi-truck and hung his paintings on the side of the truck and hired me to, I didn't even take money from him. I was like so excited to be a part of it. But he had me stand and decoy and distract from the security, and they hounded me, and I just said, I don't know what I'm doing here. I was just asked to be here, and it was a really exciting thing for me. I thought it was so cool and so original. It didn't distract from the big opening. It just kind of added to it. People coming up to the gallery were excited to see it, and people walking out were excited to see it. A mentor that I deeply love with all that is me is 𝗘𝗽𝗶𝘀cie𝗱𝗲. I've been working with her for 5 years, and my highlights with her, I could go on and on and on, but she surprised me with including me in an LA Fashion Week show. It was LA Hearts Fashion, and that was definitely a highlight that I'll never forget. Negative experiences, I've had them, and they are going to inspire my next painting. My paintings, some of my favorite paintings actually are ones that I do when I'm upset. This one right here is called Shit Talk. It's inspired by a man that likes to talk a lot of trash, a lot of garbage. So I need to add that and make it more bold, but that was done. This piece up here was a commission, I don't care to drop names, for John C. Reilly and his son Leo Reilly. And I loved Leo Reilly. We were working so well together. We were to do a collaboration, and he got a record deal, and his interest was lost. So I covered their faces in these mugger masks and renamed it Robbers of My Space and Time. So I don't have to get rid of the piece. I love it. I keep it. So my negative experiences, I've somehow turned them into highlights. I struggle the most with social media, this stuff. I posted a story on my Instagram one time, and it was because somebody posted all these things and I could just repost it, so it was very easy for me. Self-promotion is the hardest thing for me. I see everything that's going on around in the world, and I kind of just want to help and contribute, and I will never be that guy that says, look at me, look what I have, and buy this, buy this. I kind of just want to help people and not add to the cloud of grayness. I feel connected to 𝗘𝗍𝗀 because artists need people like you. We can be very scatterbrained, and I think the luckiest artists are the ones that have a business mind, and the ones that are a part of a community, those that are connected and are able to share resources and have a platform for us to share our art. So that's why I was drawn to this. I was like, of course I'll join forces with 𝗘𝗍𝗀 because it's amazing. I'm very appreciative of it, very grateful. Well, actually, from a struggling artist, I think it's really important to give this advice. So this is the part that I don't want to mess up on. For struggling artists, I really advise you to find your cheerleader. I have an amazing group of people that believe in my art and I know that there are days where no matter who you are, your brain chemicals are going to tell you that you should doubt yourself, and that's why you need to have people in your life that will say, no, this is amazing, this needs to be put out there, and to keep you going. And that's what I advise maybe younger artists or artists looking to take their art seriously, is to find a successful mentor who doesn't have to share or split their time. They've kind of already, made it, so they're not, so they can kind of devote more time to you. And that's what I have. I've had successful mentors who can devote a lot of attention to me and guide me, and that's what would really help people. And I'm really grateful for that. It's been a game changer.